Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. If you aren't familiar with this world, because I haven't been here in a moment, this is not my hardcore world. This is my regular, just vanilla Let's Play world. Let's give you all a little look at it so that we can remember where we were. This is the new village that we're working on. This is our spawn village right here. We have a farming area over in this area. There we go. And over here, we have our lovely jungle area. And we also worked in the Taiga right here. This seed is absolutely beautiful, and I love what we've done with it so far. I think it is just fantastic. You may have also noticed there is this little area over here where I have been working a little bit in between episodes. And well, it's been a little while between episodes. Sorry about that, but I'm back now, and I would like to share my progress with you. So let's cut to a time lapse real quick of me starting off this build. So this build is my iron farm. This area over here in general is just like a spot where it's sort of industrialized. I've got, lots going on. This is where I want my farms to eventually be. This, my friends, is the start of that. This is an iron farm. It's in rough shape at the moment because I've only just begun it, but I really like the shape of it. I think this little diagonal bit fits in, and as you can see, the iron farm fits perfectly up at the top. The only real problem I have with this project so far is that it is completely gray, very plain and blocky, and in general in need of quite a lot of detail. Whoop. So, for the beginning part of this episode, I'm going to be fixing up this entire place. I've got a little bit of wood blocks on me here now. I will take this crafting table with me, thank you very much. Oh, and the stone cutter, thank you. And I'm just gonna climb my way up here, and we're gonna start building. We're builders around here. We build things. Let's go. The key about building around an iron farm is that everything has to be slabbed over. So as you can see, every full block that I'm using, it's got a slab on top, no matter what it is or where it is. If it's at all close to the spawning platform, it must have a slab. That's the only way that this entire build is going to work, which is a little bit tricky, I'm not gonna lie, but I think I'm making it work quite well. So yeah, there's quite a lot of work to do. I've definitely got to add some more color around here, but gosh, we've got a whole world in here to work with and tons of materials. So I'm gonna get to work on this now. Thank you for catching up with me in this series. Let's go, let's start building. Honestly, for my first time back in this world in a little while, I think this is going quite well. I've decided to go for a little bit more of a blocky style roof here. I think it's gonna pay off. There are golems spawning in incorrect places, but that's kind of how it goes when you're building in the golem land. It's fine though, I got it all under control. Just gonna add some stairs here. I don't think the golem can spawn on top of the stairs. Or maybe it can. Oh gosh, I'm not sure. I guess we're gonna find out the hard way. Alright, I'm aware that this may be a little weird, but yeah, I think that kind of helps. Oh, it definitely helps, and it covers up so much more of it. If we have one of those here, and then one of those down here to, balance out all of the gray, and we put, some leaves, a nice pathway, maybe a couple of round towers, it's gonna be perfect. Okay, yeah, I am no longer worried. It's all good. Hello. No, thank you. I'm all right, thank you. Okay. Awesome. Right. I'm gonna get to work on this, and I'll bring you all back when I've got some progress done. This feels great. We're doing great. A job well done, if I do say so myself. Look at it. It's so much better already. You can't even tell that this is an iron farm. So the main purpose of this, if I'm being honest with you, is a backdrop, because I love this area. This is my spawn area, and you could see the ugly iron farm from my spawn area. So now you look over, and it's like, ooh, what is that? A little bit of mystery. I don't know, but it's a lot more fun, Scooter, what do you think? Look, I built a castle. It's very fun and exciting and adventurous, isn't it, Scooter? We've got a whole fantasy section over here. Thank you for your opinion, Scooter. It was very well valued. Looking around this world, I'm honestly so pleased with everything that I've been able to complete and accomplish in this world. And I think it's going to be important for us to take a little trip to some of the areas and make sure that everything is exactly as I want it. So let's start by heading out to the farming area on our lovely horse, Bella. This path is absolutely beautiful and it does actually work for horses, which is perfect. Farming area out here, we've got an imposter in the pig pen. Sheeps are looking great. Hello? Pumpkin farm looks absolutely epic. Market and windmill in general. This area, I think, is complete. And I'm really happy with it. Look at this. It's perfect. When I started this world, I never imagined that it would ever get this far, but I'm so glad that it did. Life really got ahead of me in this world, I won't lie. Let's chop down this giant birch log thing. We gotta clean this place up, Bella. Thank you for the ride. Thank you, Dodo. This series is a series that I am so grateful happened. This series kickstarted my YouTube channel. It completely changed the type of content that I was putting out, and without it, I would not have half of the opportunities and the friends that I have today in the YouTube space. But unfortunately, it is time for this series to come to an end. So this is going to be the closing episode, the finale, and I'm excited for it. I want to clue everything up. I want to leave things in a good space, and I want to give you guys a finale and like a little final tour of this place. Let's head now out into our Taiga area and make sure that everything out there is as it should be. Of course, we can't forget our little villager campsite along the way. This path is so well decorated, I kind of forgot about all this. My hardcore world is so put together and in one spot. The sprawling kind of paths everywhere are so inspiring. Okay, here we go. Here is the fox pen. And the foxes, of course, are absolutely adorable, sleeping with its berry. Oh, the little snores. Okay, I don't want to disturb it. I needed to come see the place, and it's looking great. It's great. I don't need to disturb the foxes. The only thing I think that I can do in this area to really improve it is help out a pathway along here, so the pathway kind of ends. I think the only thing that I really need to do is cut off a little bit of this terrain, just like so, and just continue the path so that it makes sense and connects. The thought of having all of these paths connect, I think, was such a good idea, and it's definitely something that I want to bring into worlds going forward. Right, so path sort of complete. At least it connects up to the fence now and sort of connects this entire area together. I'm really happy with it. I also love our custom trees. That's one thing that I wish that I did get to in this world, is more custom trees. But this world was like such a learning curve for me. Like, I had gone from creating tutorial content and only having done really one survival thing before on my channel to becoming a channel that is known for Let's Plays. Which is an odd transition to make, I won't lie to you, but I'm glad that I made it. I have some amazing plans for 1.17, and I am sad that they don't include this world, of course, and I am disappointed with myself for not giving this world the ending that it really deserves and finishing it off strong. But life comes at you fast, and I didn't expect Clinical to take quite as long as it did. I didn't expect it to take the toll that it did. I didn't expect it to be so hard. And I am sorry for that. I should have known what I would and would not be able to handle when it came to YouTube. And I decided to prioritize hardcore. And I know that that sucks for some of you who absolutely loved this series, and I get it. I do. I love the series too, but I'm still happy that it happened. I'm really happy that it happened. Look at this! It's so cool in here. I would love to be able to complete this idea at some point. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is our world. Oh my goodness. I guess we ought to visit the jungle area too. So, of course, we have the secret, beautiful waterfall area, which I love. I was learning a lot about terrain here, and I love this connection here. I had a couple of other plans for this terrain, but honestly, I'm really happy with how we're leaving it. It's pretty nice. Looks really good with shaders, gives us great access to the spawn village. It looks great from here. And of course, this tree has our access down into our main big storage hall. I love this area. It still has tons and tons of stuff in it. When you visit the download, if you're able to, I hope that you'll come here and be able to continue some of the projects if you ever wanted to. And of course, this bridge takes us over into one of our many secret tunnels around this world. Gosh, I'm turning this into a little bit of a tour, but to be honest, I've not found anything that really needs work in this area quite yet. I love my little house here. My greenhouse is great. Involves the bees. They look like they're super happy. We have some farms down below this area. Lots of materials. And of course, this loops around to the newer area of the jungle. This area never quite got finished in the way that I imagined it, but I'm still really happy with it. Look at this. It winds down and we have this little like hobbit area. Some different houses tucked into the jungle. I love it. This sort of theme that you're seeing here is definitely something you're going to see me take into future videos happening this summer. I love the brown mushroom blocks, the jungle, all the leaves, the custom trees, and I'm definitely going to take this theme and expand on it, just maybe in a different world. I learned a lot about YouTube moving out into this area, actually, and the preferences of a YouTube audience, which is really interesting for me, because I hadn't really gotten a chance to learn about those things before, but when I moved out to this area, a lot of my audience was disappointed. And as a creator, it surprised me. And maybe it shouldn't have surprised me, maybe I should have known. But it did surprise me, and I'm glad that it did, because I got to learn about how an audience perceives different areas, and I changed that about my hardcore world. So in my hardcore world, you don't see me move out of my starter house, right? I stay in it and I transform it where it is. Whereas in this world, you saw me move from my starter area over there to this area here. And so the feedback that I got when I was doing that and how I did it, I think was really important to me as a creator. That doesn't mean I'm never gonna move from a starter house again. It just means that I would present it differently in a video. And I love that I got to learn about that. Thank you so much for watching this series and giving me that sort of feedback, because it really does help me evolve as a creator. Now, we do have, unfortunately, one very unfinished area in this world, and that is this area over here. I want to talk about that area for a little bit because I don't think I'm going to get to finish it today, to be honest, and I want to be okay with that. And I'm going to explain to you why I'm okay with that, if that's okay with you. I started this area in our world because as a creator, I felt like I wanted to be able to show off my more impressive builds. I wanted to reclaim a little bit of that creative builder inside of me and stop building on this smaller scale and start being able to scale things up a little bit and do things that are more detailed. Now, I may have overcommitted because I was on my way to clinical and I didn't know what working in a hospital would be like, and I didn't know that it would be as hard as it was, and I didn't know a lot of things. So I overcommitted, and I'm sorry about that. So this area is gonna be incomplete. It's gonna be abandoned. And I'm okay with it, because it represents a big chunk of my life where I had to completely abandon everything in my life that I knew, my apartment and my friends and everything, and I had to move towns. And I had to work in a hospital during a pandemic. And I learned so much about myself as a person through that experience that I wouldn't want to give back. So I loved it, and I love this, and I love that I overcommitted. This represents that I had really big goals and really big dreams, and I still do, and you're gonna see me be able to take on bigger projects like this, with very big dreams and very big goals over the summer. And you're gonna be able to see me do that because this series existed. It's the only reason that I have access to the opportunities that I have, and I cannot wait to show you the content that I have planned, because it's gonna be epic, I'm not gonna lie. So, what I'm gonna do with this area is make it very overgrown. I'm gonna turn it into ruin, almost. I'm gonna put random bits of cobble around and make it look overgrown and like it's a ruined area. Maybe that doesn't make much sense to most of you who are watching this, but I think what it represents to me is really important, and I'm glad that it's here. My overgrown little ruined village. Perfect. I love this change. I even love that it has like a little tree in it. I love the grass. It's unfinished. And again, I am sorry that it's unfinished. I know that this is incredibly disappointing to a lot of you, but I hope that I'll be able to make it up to you in my next series. Gosh, Scooter, learning to be a content creator is no joke, huh? I am so happy with this world though. A good Minecraft world is never truly finished. It's just abandoned. It's getting nighttime. Let's have one final sleep in my bedroom, my starter house. I love this place. This is where we captured a pillager. Come on, Scooter, let's go for a walk over to the witch's hut. Hello, Vincent. How's the tavern running? You're just as grumpy as ever. Oh my gosh, there's so many little fun quirks about this place. The little mining area, switching into the very mystical, witchy area. I definitely also want to take this theme through into a new world. I absolutely love this fantasy area. Look at this. Gosh. Luna, your house is so cool. Come on, Scooter, you're scaring Luna. So, yeah. This is the finale. This is the finale of the series that helped make me into the YouTuber that I am today. This is the finale for the series that brought the vast majority of my audience to my channel. And I am so grateful to this series for that, and for all of you for supporting me, even when I haven't been able to be the most consistent. Thank you for supporting me through my studies. I'm gonna graduate this month. And I'm gonna be a full-time YouTuber, and that's gonna be because of this series. And that's kind of crazy. I'm really excited for that. And I hope that you are too, and that you're able to continue supporting me and hanging out in this channel, and I hope that it'll always feel good and comforting to come here. This world is going to be up for download so that all of you can take it and do what you please with it. You'll be able to continue the builds if you want. If you want to just explore on your own, you'll be able to do that. If you want to blow it up with TNT, you can do that. I don't know why you can. I don't know why though. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. New series are starting for Minecraft 1.17, and I can't wait to see you there and show you all what I have accomplished and what I've learned from this series. Goodbye, everyone!